Yes, right. Group 3, can you use the questions I give you? These questions? Yes. And I'm actually going to do that in just a second. Group 4, can you wear a mask? Group 4? Yes, okay. Oh, so it looks like group 4 is still debating. Actually, John Sunil, John Sunil. I'm used to saying just not the family name. So John Sunil, you are correct. You are correct. So the correct answer to can you wear a mask is yes. And group 5, should both students ask questions? Yes, right. And remember, you don't need to record your conversation, and you shouldn't or you must not leave your room, your private Zoom room. Okay. So, oops, I'm gonna, oh, I don't know. I'm trying to send you the questions right now. Let me do that on email first. Here we go. Okay, so there's the questions. I'm gonna send it to your Kakao as well. So that way you have it. Okay, so I'm going to put you in your rooms now, and I will come around and check on you. Yu Jiun, do you need help? Yoo Ji-yoon? Can you go to your group? Yoo Ji-eun? Can you go to your group? Yoo Ji-eun, can you go to your group? Okay, please try to join your group. Do you need help?
Yes, we we start chatting. 오케이. 그러면 제가 먼저 질문할게요.
네.
질문할까요?
네.
Did you ever fall asleep in class?
Yes.
What class?
So many class.
How long were you asleep?
It's not interview. It's not interview. It's conversation, chatting. So Jin, Yoo-ji,
Yes.
sorry, Jin, Yoon-jae, you need to ask questions too.
Yes. Have you ever been a class leader?
No, I haven't. How about you?
No.
Keep chatting. I'll see you.
Did you ever stay?
Me guess.
She had been in Cannes and she is movie star.
I can't guess who is who is she? Can you tell me her name?
Because I was young. I saw the ghosts. I think I thought it was ghosts. So I believe in ghosts.
Oh. It hot dog line now, but there is no hot dog. Hot dog. Yeah.
Do you like 슈크림 붕어 bread or
Oh,
red bean bread?
I like red bean 붕어빵.
Me too.
Shoe cream is so creamy and I don't like that. But red bean 붕어빵, I love that.
In academy, I begin 2017 and is 2018.
Did you ever have a part-time job?
In first semester I works cafe but 그만뒀어요. How about you?
I have part-time job at academy.
Which is more fun, high school or college?
I think 잠시만요. I think high school was more fun than college.
Why?
Because high school friends were very funny.
Hello. Let's start. You first. Okay. Did you ever go to?
다시 한번.
And I will start first. Do you ever fall asleep in class?
Yes, in high school, sleep in class.
And what class?
Math.
Math.
Okay, class. Looks like everybody's back. Okay. So good job. Many students are doing very good at this. So well done. And now I want to talk about the conversation test. We could also call this the chatting test. So conversation test just means is the same as chatting test, right? So where is my schedule? Here we go. So you can see next class we will do the conversation test on next week. So right now I just want to talk about it and explain it. It's very short PPT. So let's go ahead and talk about it. The reason that we do chatting or do the conversation test is that if I just make students talk, they usually don't feel comfortable, or they don't feel like they have a good reason to. But if I give them a test, this is a good way to encourage students to speak English, to do conversation. And also, our class is not a conversation class, but I think conversation, or I have found that teaching conversation is actually one of the most helpful skills that students can learn in my class. It helps you to become, to learn English and also become more comfortable with speaking English. But also it might be something you can use in your future or in your daily life. So if you go to Seoul and you meet some foreigners, you can maybe speak English to them and become friends. Or if you travel to English speaking countries, you can go to the countries and talk and get help from people. Or if you work in a job with English speakers, you can work and speak to your coworkers, the other people working there. Also, the reason I know a test can be stressful, but the way that this test, the way you do this test is not very stressful, because I will not grade very hard. The way that it is graded is not that difficult. It's kind of easy. And it's only a small part of your grade. It's only 25 points, which is a very small part. And the reason for that is because I want you to be comfortable. I don't want you to be stressed. I don't even want you to have to study for this. Just all I want you to do is come to class and do the chatting activity. And then I think you will see that you will learn from doing the chatting activity, and it will be helpful. It will be fun. And yeah, those are the reasons why we do this conversation test. So during the test, I will make private Zoom rooms like I did today, and all the students will go into a private Zoom room with one partner. When I come to your room, I will say, okay, are you ready? Okay, let's start. 3, 2, 1. And then I will start the timer on my phone. So you only have to do the conversation for 2 minutes. That's it. Just 2 minutes. And when you're finished, you can just relax. Just relax, you know? Also, I will give you these questions. So you can use these questions on your test. So I don't want you to again, I don't think you need to study because we have practiced a lot in class and I will give you the questions. So this should be kind of an easy test. Should be kind of an easy test. Okay. Does anyone, if you have any questions, you can ask me any time. Okay. So I know a lot of students want to know who their partner will be for the conversation test. I will give you your partner on or during next class. I will give you your partner during next class so that everybody, nobody has any, well, never mind. I'll just give you the student, your partner next class. Okay, so now I want to talk about how I grade this conversation test. So there are 4 categories for grading this conversation test. The first category is new questions or asking new questions. These are questions about a sort of about a topic, but these are not follow-up questions. So let me show you what I mean. So in this example, we have student A, and student A says, "What's your favorite food?" Student B says, "I love chocolate. How about you?" Student A, "I love chicken. Why do you love chocolate?" B, "It's delicious. Which food do you hate?" Okay, this is a new question, right? All of these sentences, so 1, 2, and even this question or this answer, all of that is favorite food. This is all about favorite food. Which food do you hate? That's a different question about the topic. Okay? So this I would call this a new question. And the reason that I grade you for these kinds of questions is because you should be able to talk about many parts of the topic. So if our topic is food, it could be favorite food, food you hate, food that makes you sick, food that you think is strange, food that you want to try, food you like to cook, food you want to learn how to cook, right? So there are many, many topics or questions that we can use about this topic. And if you look at the question paper that I give you, the question sets, a new question is usually something like number 1, 2, 3, the bold, the thick letters. So I actually made it bigger here so you can see. You could also, if you make your own, you can make your own new questions too, okay? But you don't have to. You don't have to. I just want you to know that you can do it. So the next category is asking follow-up questions. So these are questions about the current focus of the conversation, but more importantly, these are questions that show your partner that you are interested and you are listening. So you can see here student A asks the "What's your favorite food?" question. Then B says, "I love chocolate. How about you?" So this follow-up question is actually following up student A's question, right? So a follow-up question can follow up another person's question, or it can follow up your own question, okay? If student B just said, "I love chocolate," and stopped, student A could ask, "Why do you love chocolate?" Like here, right? So student A is using a follow-up question to this one, to the favorite food as well, okay? And if you look on the these papers, almost all the questions that are after the first question, I would call most of these questions follow-up questions. Okay, so did you ever have a pet? That would be a follow-up question. Male or female? That's a question, a follow-up question. Do you like going to the zoo? That's also a follow-up question. And the third category is asking WH questions. So WH questions are who, what, when, where, why, and how. These are important because if we ask too many yes, no questions, we will have a bad conversation. So to explain, a yes, no question is a question that has a yes or no answer. For example, do you like chocolate? Do you have a brother or sister? Can you play soccer or can you swim? Have you eaten durian? I don't know. So these are all questions that have yes or no answers. Okay, and they're okay. Yes and no questions are okay, but here's an example of a WH question. Yes and no questions are okay, but if we use too many, they are bad. So let me show you what I mean. So if student A says, do you like food? B, student B says yes. Do you hate some foods? A, yes. A, do you like chocolate? B, sometimes. Do you like chocolate? A, yes. A, do you like food? Yes, I still like food. So this is a very boring conversation, and it looks like student A and student B are not interested in talking to each other. So this would not be a very good conversation, okay? And the last category is just listening. When you do a conversation, it's important that one person talks and the other person listens, and then the other person talks, and then the other person listens. So it's important that both speakers, both talkers, take time to ask questions and answer questions, right? And I want to explain this a little more by showing you an example of a student that is not listening. And this is a bad example. This is what you don't want to do. So student A says, what's your favorite food? Student B says, I love chocolate. How about student A says, I love chocolate. Why do you love chocolate? B, it's delicious. Which food? I hate carrots. They're disgusting. Which food do you hate? What's the strangest food you've eaten? Have you ever gotten sick from eating some food? Why do you like carrots? Okay, so this is a bad example because student A is just trying to talk a lot because student A wants to get a high test score. But on my test, student A would get a low test score because they are not listening. Okay. So these are the 4 categories: asking new questions, asking follow-up questions, asking WH questions, and listening. And your grade, when I watch you do the conversation, that's when I will make your grade. So I will not be recording your conversation. So if you want, you can record your conversation, but you don't need to. I'm not going to record it. I'm just going to give your grade while I'm listening to you. That's it. Okay. Are there any questions about the conversation test? And group 5, when is the conversation test? Next class, right. And group 4, how many points is it worth? Group 4, how many points is it? Group 4, 25, that's right. And group 3, can you use the question sets that I give you? Yes. And group 2, can you make your own questions? Right? And group 1, do you have to turn on your camera and microphone and speak in English? Yep. And anyone, this question is for anyone, can you wear a mask? Yes, 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 you can wear a mask. Okay, good, good, good. I think so everybody's ready. And let's go ahead and move on to the big PPT. What time is it today? Okay. All right, so as I said, this PPT is actually unit 2 and 3. And that's because there's actually a lot that I need to explain with this PPT, because this PPT will help you get ready to do presentation 1. Okay, so for the presentation, each student will make a 2 to 4 minute presentation. So your presentation can be 2 minutes and you're good. It can be 4 minutes and that's good. 3 minutes, that's good. 5 minutes, that's bad. 1 minute, that's bad, right? The presentation topic will be an object. So an object is something that you can hold. So for example, could be a mug or teacup, could be a mouse, could be a little book, it could be, oh, here we go. Could be a ugly shirt like mine, ugly shirt. It could be headphones. I don't know, headphones. Yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, could be glasses, maybe glasses. I don't know. Could be anything. So something that you can hold. Okay. It can't be a person. It cannot be a place. It cannot be an idea. It cannot be a picture. So you're going to make this presentation and put it on YouTube. So that means you will either use your smartphone or your computer to record it and put it onto YouTube, but you will send me a link that is hidden. Only I can see the video. Nobody else will be able to see the video. And I will show you how to do that today. Okay, so don't worry. Only I will see it. And for this presentation and for all of our presentations, you will just focus on the topic. Kind of like I showed you last class. Well, that class was the video class, but that was the panda bear and the Einstein picture and the picture of my dog. So all of those things were examples of how you might do the presentation. So you will look at something and you'll talk about it. That's it. Okay. So to see, I actually want to show you an example of what your video should look like. There are 4 sections that you should, that my video will have. Your video doesn't have to have 4 sections, but my video has 4 sections. And a section just is like sort of a group of ideas that are kind of the same meaning. So I'm going to write that in the chat. So a section is a group of ideas that are connected to a. So a section is a group of ideas that are connected to a part of a topic. This may be hard to understand right now. When we watch the video, I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to show you the first section. Then I'm going to ask you to talk to your group and try to guess what the section is. Okay? So this is my good example. This is my good example. And let me actually make it so you can watch it. There we go. Okay. So this is my good section. Please, when I start, after I start the video, please tell me if you can't hear it. Okay. Hello, my name is Jamie, and today I want to talk about my favorite thing in the whole world, my dog Zoe. My wife and I adopted Zoe about 2 years ago when she was a puppy. We adopted her from a dog shelter. She actually has 2 other sisters who were also adopted from that shelter. When we first brought her home, she was a terrible dog. She cried all night, keeping us awake and the neighbors awake. And when she wasn't doing that, she was destroying our clothes, or destroying the floor, or peeing in the house, or pooing in the house. But now she's much more mature. She's grown up. She is a border collie. Oh no. Okay, sorry, let me. So I meant to stop it right. Terrible dog. She cried all night, keeping us awake and the neighbors awake. And when she wasn't doing that, she was destroying our clothes, or destroying the floor, or peeing in the house, or pooing in the house. But now she's much more mature. She's grown up. Okay. So talk to your group on Kakao. Try to guess what the section is. There was only one section so far. Do you need to watch it again? Okay, let's watch it again. Let's watch it again.
Hello, my name is Jamie, and today I want to talk about my favorite thing in the whole world, my dog Zoe. My wife and I adopted Zoe about 2 years ago when she was a puppy. We adopted her from a dog shelter. She actually has 2 other sisters who were also adopted from that shelter. When we first brought her home, she was a terrible dog. She cried all night, keeping us awake and the neighbors awake. And when she wasn't doing that, she was destroying our clothes, or destroying the floor, or peeing in the house, or pooing in the house. But now she's much more mature. She's grown up.
Okay, what was the first section about? Class, in Kakao, you can use Korean if you need to. If that makes it easier. The Kakao groups are for you to talk to your classmates. I see one student's got it. One student's got it. When you have a guess, when your group has a guess, please put it in the Zoom chat. And remember to use your ID. Don't worry about getting it perfectly correct. I just want to show you what a section looks like. We see some good guesses here. I see some really good guesses, actually. Okay, group 3, I got yours. Group 5, almost. Okay, group 5, I got yours. Still waiting on groups 1, 2, and 4. Okay, group 4, I got yours. Still waiting on groups 1 and 2. Group 1 and 2. Okay, group 2, still waiting on you. Group 2, do you have an answer? Okay. So group 2, yours is actually the closest. So group 5, your answer is actually what the speech or what the presentation is about. So yours is the actual topic of the presentation. Group 2, you are the closest. I would say actually group 2, you're pretty good. You're pretty good actually, but I would say the section is about Zoe's history. So she was born in the shelter. We adopted her at the shelter. She was 2 years old. She has sisters who were also adopted at the shelter. She caused a lot of problems. She cried. She pooed and peed. But then she grew up. She matured. So that's all about Zoe's history. Okay? So pretty good so far. Pretty good. I just want you to see or try to understand what a section is in a presentation. So let's watch the rest, and at the end, after we watch the other or the video, I will ask you to try and guess the other 3 sections.
She is a border collie. She's black, but she does have some white on her chest and under her chin. But for the most part, she's black. She's about 15 kilograms. She likes to take walks, but not in the winter. She doesn't like walking in the winter or in the rain. She likes to play with other dogs. Well, actually, she likes to kind of attack other dogs. But she also likes to play with me and my wife. We have lots of toys for her. Usually she doesn't destroy the toys, but sometimes she gets carried away and she gets bored when we are not watching her, so she destroys her toys. The reason I love Zoe is because she just is always so excited when I come home. She's wagging her tail, jumping all over me. And then whenever we're sitting on the couch, she likes to just climb up on us and snuggle with us. That's really all I have to say about Zoe today. I could go on, but I just want to leave you with that. Thank you. Okay, let's watch one more time. Let's watch that again. One more time. And after, I'll give you time to talk with your group. Okay, so what are Okay, let's go back. Grown up. She is a border collie. She's black, but she does have some white on her chest and under her chin. But for the most part, she's black. She's about 15 kilograms. She likes to take walks, but not in the winter. She didn't like walking in the winter or in the rain. She likes to play with other dogs. Well, actually, she likes to kind of attack other dogs. But she also likes to play with me and my wife. We have lots of toys for her. Usually she doesn't destroy the toys, but sometimes she gets carried away and she gets bored when we are not watching her, so she destroys her toys. The reason I love Zoe is because she just is always so excited when I come home. She's wagging her tail, jumping all over me. And then whenever we're sitting on the couch, she likes to just climb up on us and snuggle with us. That's really all I have to say about Zoe today. I could go on, but I just want to leave you with that. Thank you. Okay. Talk to your group. What are the 3 other sections? Oh, so group 1's already got their answers then. Wow, okay. Okay. Thank you, group 1. Groups 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're gonna have to move quickly. Group 1 is on fire. I'm gonna just grab some water real quick. So when you are ready, put your answers into the Zoom chat. I'm just gonna get some water.
Okay, so I got, is my microphone on? Okay. I've got, let's see, group 1, group 4, group 3, group 2, group 5. Do you have any guesses? Just, you don't have to do all of them, just anything you have. Okay, so you all got really close. I think you have them all. Group 1, Zoe's characteristic. I would say if you're talking about her, you know what? I'll just do this. I'll just explain. Okay, so the 3 sections are a description of Zoe. I'm going to make this meter. A description of Zoe. So that's her weight, color, breed. I should have said her size as well. What Zoe likes to do and not do. So what Zoe likes and doesn't like to do, or just likes and doesn't like, even you could say. And why I love Zoe. Oh, I'm so cute. Okay, so those are the 3 sections. So these are things that I could think about while I'm looking at Zoe, right? I can look at her and I can talk about her. I can talk about her history. I can remember what she likes and what she doesn't like to do. And I can also talk about why I like Zoe or why I love Zoe. Okay, so this is a pretty good example of the video, the kind of video I want you to make for presentation 1. Here is a bad example. So to be clear, I don't want you to make a presentation like this. Okay, to be clear, I don't want you to do this, but I want to show you so you know, don't do this.
Hey, class. What's up? It's me, Jamie. And this right here, that's my dog. Yeah, my dog. Say hi, Zoe. Good girl. So Zoe is, as I said, a dog. She's black. Look at the black. And she does dog things. What do you do, Zoe? Tell them what you do. What are dog things? Well, dog things are walking, playing, eating, and that's it. Zoe, show them how to eat. No? Okay, never mind. Well, I don't know what else to say about Zoe. Oh, we adopted her. That's one thing. That was good, right, Zoe? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Anyways, we adopted her, and, well, it worked out. We still have her. See? She's right there. And, well, I don't know what else to say about Zoe, but, she's cool. She plays a lot. Oh yeah, that's what she does. She plays. She likes to play walking. No, walking's not playing. She likes to walk and then play with other dogs. That's what she does. She plays with other dogs. They don't like it. She's always hurting them, right? Aren't you? You're hurting them. And then when she's not doing that, well, I don't know. She just kind of lays around all day. She's pretty lazy, actually. You're lazy. Yeah, you're lazy. All right, well, I'm out. Peace.
Okay, so a lot of bad things there. Let me just explain with this list. The time will start when you begin speaking. So does any group know when I started speaking in the bad video, in the bad example? Does anybody know when I started speaking in this one?
Hey, class.
Okay, I don't know if you could see it. So it was about 10 seconds. So I didn't start speaking until after 10 seconds. And this video is only 1 minute and 52 seconds. So it's actually the presentation. The video is 1 minute 52, but however, I started speaking at 10 seconds. So this presentation is only 1 minute and 42 seconds. So that's why this is a bad presentation.
What's up? It's me, Jamie.
Oops.
And this
Okay. Your video should not be edited. So your video must not be edited, actually. So editing is when you stop the camera and you start again and you start talking and then you stop the camera. And sorry, sometimes this button on here. So when it goes red like that, that means I'm quiet. Sorry, thank you, Kim Kyung-un. Or sorry, Kim Ganu. Sorry, Ganu. I'm usually better at speaking Korean, but it's hard to know if I'm saying your names right. Anyways, so your video can't be edited. You can't have special effects. You can't have music. So my bad video had music. You shouldn't have music. Your video must have your face. And that's because if this is a mask and I'm wearing a mask, I can make a video, right? I can make a video and it looks like I'm talking. And then after the video is finished, what I can do is I can go and I can record what I want to say and put that recording in the video. So that's not a presentation. So that's why you have to show your face. But remember, I'm the only person that will see your video. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't look great. Look, I don't look great in my class. So it's not a problem because it's just me. I'm the only person who will see your video. So just no masks because I don't want students hiding their face and then recording what they want to say later and then putting it on the video. Also, the video must have the top half of your body. So that's from your belt. So the top half of your body, oops. The top half of your body is from your belt to your head. Okay, so let me see, I can't see myself. Oh, 1 second. Where's my camera? Maybe this, I don't know where my camera is. That's weird. I can't see my camera. Okay, never mind. I don't know where my camera is, but anyways. Oh. I can't see what my video looks like, but the top half of your body should have, let me just put that down, should have your belt, you know, your belt where you wear your pants all the way to your head. So something like that. Okay. And your phone or your camera or your notebook should not move. So what you should do is do something like this. Let me get my camera out. Oops. So something like this. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I have my smartphone here and I have this mug here just holding it. Very simple. Very, very simple. Okay. All right. So for all your presentations, it's 50 points. That number is not correct. Actually, it's not really 50 points. It's more, but just to make it easy, I just make it 50 points. And there are 5 categories that I will grade you for. One is requirements. Another one is content, clarity, order, and effort. So I'm going to explain requirements first. So requirements, I've talked a lot about requirements, like your video has to be 2 to 4 minutes. You have to hold something. I have to see your the top half of your body. You have to upload it to YouTube and email it to me correctly. So these are things that I talked about in the PPT that your video should have. So like, did it follow these rules? So these rules here, okay. So these are just some of the things that I will check when I give you the grade for the requirements category. For the content, oh, sorry, before I talk about content, just to be clear, as I said, the video must have your top half of your body. If you make a video with your face right here, like this is your smartphone and you're recording, it looks like you're trying to read your presentation, okay? I don't want you reading your presentation. This looks like you are not reading when you are far away from your screen. It's too hard to read. So this is a much better way. This shows me that you are not just reading your presentation. So that's why I say I should see the top half of your body, okay? For the content, so your topic has to be a thing, right? Something you can hold. It has to be about the topic. So if you start, let's say you're talking about this mug, and let's say you say, I like this mug because its color is kind of like this turquoise green. It reminds me of the sea in Italy. One time I went to Italy and I had a great vacation with my family. I met my boyfriend. Okay, none of that is about the topic, right? The topic is the mug, not your vacation in Italy. Okay, so that's why I say, was it about the topic? Did you repeat information too much? So some repeating is okay, but don't repeat too much. Was your topic a pen or a pencil or a smartphone? So you should not use these, and I will explain why later. But mostly it's because I will show you how to do presentation 1 with these items, So I don't want you to use them because we are going to use them in class. Okay. Clarity, could I hear you? So this one is just about, did you speak loud enough? If you are worried, you should maybe use a headset with a microphone or earbuds with a microphone. Could I understand you? For this, most students, it's not a problem. I can understand most of my students, so I can understand you even if you think you are not speaking very clearly. Don't worry. I don't care about students speaking perfectly. I just want you to try your best. Okay? So don't worry about being a perfect speaker. Just speak as best as you can. Okay? Because I usually don't grade this one too difficult. I usually kind of keep this, I grade this easily. Order. So was the information organized? Were there different sections, right? So remember, I had 4 sections. Your presentation can have 4 sections. It can have 3 sections. It can have 5 sections. But just make sure everything's together in the sections. Was there an introduction? So the introduction is very easy. The introduction is, hello, my name is, and today, so for example, hello, my name is Jamie, and today I want to talk about my dog Zoe. Done. Okay, so your introduction can be very simple. Like, hello, my name is Jamie, and I want to talk about my dog, Zoe. Just like that, done. You don't need to do a crazy introduction. Something simple like that is perfect. Same thing with the closing. The closing can also be simple. So that's all I have to say about Zoe, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Done. Very simple. I actually have another PPT that I will show you how to do the introduction and closing, but they're very simple. If you use something like I put in the Zoom chat, you're good. Don't work too hard on the introduction and closing. They should be very simple. Just make sure that you say your name and what you're talking about in the introduction, and in the closing say, that's all I have to say about blah, blah, blah. And I hope you enjoy my presentation. Okay. So I'm going to explain this all in another PPT. And effort. Did you plan what you wanted to say? Did you read your presentation? So remember, reading is not good. Don't read. Don't read. That's bad. And did you practice? So for these three, did you plan? Did you read? Did you practice? For these three, I will watch your video and I will make my own guess if you did that. If you planned, I'll say good. If I watch your video, I can see this student planned, this student didn't read, and this student practiced. This student did good for effort. But for some students, it can look like they did not try. Some students, it looks like they just grab their phone and they start making a selfie video. No selfie videos, right? So just like I said here, whoops. Just like I said here, the camera must not move. The camera phone must not move. No selfie videos. No selfie videos. Don't hold your camera like this. That's very bad. It's very bad because you need to talk and use both your hands. Okay. All right. So right now, I will show you how to make a video and send it to me. This is just an example video. Okay? So right now, everyone must open or must go to YouTube. So everyone, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Everyone, go to YouTube. When you get to YouTube, on your phone or computer, go to the camera icon. Go to the camera. So you can see the camera here on your phone. There's also, I think on your computer, let me show you on a computer what it'll look like. So on a computer, it will look like, oh, there it is. There's the camera right there. Okay. So when you click on the camera, when you go to the camera, it will ask you to use a Gmail or YouTube account. You can use your own account. You can use your own YouTube account, or you can use mine. Or you can use mine. So here's mine. jamieisgreat@gmail.com, and the password is jamiedgu. Okay, so you can use that account if you don't want to use your own. And when you go to the camera, it will ask you to, if this is the first time you've made a video, it will ask you to share your microphone and share your camera. So you just have to tap on the blue button and then tap on the camera again to record a video, okay? So right now, I want everyone to make a 2 to 5 second video. In the video, just say hi. So right now, everyone make a 2 to 5 second video and just say hi. Does anyone need help? Sorry, class mic. Need to fix something here. Okay, so for students that are in China, you will just have to use a different video service to send me the link. Okay, Anjang Gun, are you on a smartphone or on a computer? Computer, okay. So let me show you on my computer where you can find the video link. So this is youtube.com. Do you see the camera? The camera is on the top right side. So right here, it's got a little plus sign in it. And here, I think you want to, you do it? Let me see how to do it on a computer actually. Oh, actually, I think you need to go live. So Anjang-gun, you need to go to the Where is it? I'll go back. I'll go back. So you need to go here to the camera and click on Go Live. So go to the camera, then go to Go Live. So I can't use my camera right now, but next you need to go to webcam. It's on the left side. Magamoon, you don't have to send me an email right now, but you will need to. So students in China will need to find a way to send me. Oh, okay, after 24 hours. Okay, so Anjung-gun, just wait. Or sorry, Anjung-gun. Sorry, it's hard to read the names here because the text is so small. Jung-gun, just wait, and you can just watch, and I will explain everything. Okay, okay. You, Jiun, yeah, you can just wait. Students in China need to find a way to send me the video. I don't know any of the video services in China. So I will show you what it should look like, kind of what you should do, but I don't know exactly what you should do. Anyways, after you make your video, you will see the video. It's in your group of videos. And I want you to go to it. So you go to your video and put your name and student number, just like this. So you see name, student number. You can use your name in Korean. I'll give you a Korean example, what it could look like if you're gonna write your name in Korean. So here's my friend's name. So it could look like that as well. You can use English or Korean, I don't care. And then after you put your name and student number in, go to the earth, go to the little earth and choose unlisted. So unlisted means that you can only find this video if you have the link. You have to have the link. So the link is this thing at the top here. You have to have this. You have to have something like this, okay? That's the only way you can find the video. So right now, you can't search or you can't find, oops. So right now you can't find Jamie 2018 1 2 3 4 5 6 when you search YouTube because it is not, because the only way to find it is with the link, okay? So that's what I mean, that nobody will see it except for me. And then after you finish that, you need to tap on, go to this little triangle, go to this little arrow button and upload it. And after the video is on YouTube, or after you put it on YouTube, you need to tap on these three dots. So go to these three dots, go to share, copy the link, and you are going to send, when you send presentation 1, your email should look like this. I actually will send the class right now a sample email. And I'm going to change this to not presentation 1, but so you should just change this to something like this. Okay. And remember to put your name in here and your class day. So, and your class time. And then put your link here. So whatever your link is. So something like this. Okay, something like that. And your name. I'll change this to Sungju. So it should look like that. I just wrote it in English. You can write it in the names in Korean. Okay, so I'm going to send this to you. Oops. So you can use that. And when you are ready, send me the email. Oops. Okay. Bakbuam, good job. Good job. All right. And Kim Gan-un, or sorry, Kim Gan-u, Ganu. Good job. That works. And Osebin, good job. And Jin Un-jae, good job. And Jun San-il, good job. And Johyana, good job. And Lee Han-sa, good job. Ruho Young, Ruho Hyung, sorry. Good job. Okay, so far we've got 8 students are finished. Okay, still waiting on some more students. No Hyun Sak, good job. Oops. Lee Sang-yeol, good job. Gu Hyo-eun, good job. Jung Se-hyuk, good job. Chae Sa-yeon, good job. Nice, very good. Kim Min-kyung, good job. Almost finished, waiting on about a few more students' emails. Okay, so I know some students still need to send me an email, but the class is running late, so I will continue the class. If you finish You can send me anytime. You can send me the email anytime. So good job, Kim Tae Kim. Yum, sorry. All right. So let's go back to the PPT. I did put this example email. So if you download the PPT, you can use this example email. So we talked about the sections, and I want to give you a quick tip about how to plan your sections. When I made this presentation, I didn't start by making the sections. I didn't say Zoe's histories. I didn't decide I'm going to talk about Zoe's history. I'm going to talk about a description of Zoe, things she likes to do, the reasons I love her. I didn't start with that. What I started doing was I started thinking about questions about Zoe, questions that someone who doesn't know Zoe would ask, okay? So I started by making questions like, how old is she? Where did she come from? What is her family history? And I have I wrote all these questions on a piece of paper. So I wrote all the questions. And then I started putting them into sections. And this is a better way to make your presentation because it's very easy. It helps you organize your sections, and it'll help you come up with ideas. So I came up with ideas for about Zoe's size, right? Zoe's description. How big is she? What color is she? What breed is she? And we were going to do this in class, but we don't really have time. We were going to do this with a pen or pencil, but we don't really have time today. All I want you to do, though, is today I just wanted to show you how to do the presentation, how it will be graded, what a good presentation looks like, what a bad presentation looks like. Today's presentation gives you a little bit about today's PPT gives you a little bit of information about how to plan your presentation. I'm actually going to make a video, and this video is actually for Unit 4. I'm going to make this video and send it to the class, or I'm going to put it on eClass. You don't have to watch it, but it will help you for presentation 1. Okay? It's not homework, but it will help you. So I think you should watch it because we don't actually study Unit 4 until after the midterm test. Okay? So we will study Unit 4 after the midterm test, but this PPT will help you with presentation 1. So that's why I'm going to make a video, put it on YouTube, put it on eClass, and you can watch it if you want. I will also put this PPT on there too, so you can look at that as well. Okay. Now there's just one last thing we need to do. And I have to tell you about Unit 1 and Unit 2 vocabulary. So right here and right here. Normally we will do this in class, but we don't have time to do it in class today. So I just want to show you, this is not how we do it in class, but it's very similar. It's a kind of a Unit 1 and Unit 2 vocab review. So I'm going to show you with Unit 1. So I'm going to give you until, let's see, what time is next class? 14th? Okay. So all it is you go to the link here And when you go to the link, it will ask you to put in your name. So you should just put in you should just use your Korean name. Okay, so I'm just going to put my friend's Korean name here, just like that. And I'm going to say, okay, go. And there are, I'm going to turn off my sound. So it just comes up like this. One blank of taking vitamins is a stronger immune system. So I'm going to guess benefit. All right, so I got 894 points. And I'm number one. I'm the winner so far. And I'll go to the next question. After the wedding, the obtrusive media followed the blank couple on their honeymoon. So I'm going to guess the risky couple. Nope. I did not get that one correct. Ooh, I can see some other people playing. Okay. So it's just vocabulary review. So that's unit 1. I'm going to give you unit 2. I'm going to also email this to you and put it in the put it in our Kakao chat. Okay, so I'm going to put these in the Kakao chat and email them to everyone. And I'm going to email that to everybody real quick. Okay, that way everybody has it. And the last thing I need to show you is the homework. So the conversation test, you can study. I don't think you need to. It's your choice. I don't think you need to study. The book homework is Unit 3, Vocab and Listening. So let me show you that. And I'm going to send you the homework review for that. So there's the homework review, or there's the book homework. Group 5, do you, well, actually anybody, anyone. Do you have to do the book homework? No, you don't. Should you do the book homework? Right, yes, okay. So that's the book homework. I'm gonna send that to you now. Actually, let me see if I have it here. Here we go. So I'm gonna send this to you now. And that is it. We are finished. If you need help or have questions, or if you want help with listening, you can stay. So I don't know if you saw this class, but on eClass, I put a PPT, an announcement. Let me just show you real quick. Sorry. Which class are we? Can't remember which class this is. 15, okay. So right here. So shadow listening. Where's the PPT? Oh, right here. So I put this PPT on eClass. This PPT can help you become better at listening. If you want extra help, you can stay. If you are okay, or sorry, if you don't need help, you can go. Deadline for the presentation is, let's see. So presentation 1 is, the deadline is, so it says it's due on the 21st, which means I must get the presentation email, or the email with your presentation link, YouTube link, before 10/22. Before. That's before. Oops. That's before 10/22. Not after. Before. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yuji-un, can you wait?
네.
Okay. Just one moment, okay? Saunbong, do you need help? And Hong Soon-gi, do you need help? Okay. So you sent me the email. Let me see. Sorry.
음소거가 안 돼. 어떻게 해야 되지?
Are you a monk?
Do you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes.